Take these three vitamins daily before bed to help support stronger legs. You may have heard that leg weakness is just part of aging. Seniors are often told their leg weakness is simply age-related, but that's not the full picture. In many cases, the underlying issue involves a quiet deficiency in three important vitamins your body relies on before bed to support leg strength. And this is something rarely discussed. These nutrients are inexpensive, natural, and widely available. That's one reason they're often overlooked and not featured in advertising, and why many conversations never bring them up. But research shows clear associations. One missing vitamin has been linked to higher rates of leg cramping, slower muscle recovery, and increased fall risk after 60. The most important vitamin revealed today has been associated in studies with notable improvements in strength. Yet many seniors don't take it. Why? Because addressing foundational nutritional gaps doesn't receive much attention. And when these nutrients are lacking, muscles may recover more slowly, nerves may communicate less efficiently, and your legs, your foundation, can gradually lose stability. Recent studies suggest that seniors who take these specific vitamins at night often report improved muscle recovery, reduced leg discomfort, and better balance over time. In this video, we'll discuss the three most important vitamins many seniors over 60 may consider taking before bed to help support leg strength, ranked from least to most impactful based on recent research. The information shared here is research-backed, and references are available so you can review the sources yourself. Before we continue, let us know in the comments where you're watching from, your age range, and what vitamins you currently take each day. We read every comment and use them to guide future content. Don't hesitate. This is your opportunity to reflect on your routine and what your legs may need. Now let's begin with the first vitamin on the list, and many seniors aren't getting enough of it. Number 3, vitamin B12. Most seniors have heard of B12, but many don't realize how important it is for leg strength, steady movement, and overnight muscle support. Vitamin B12 helps maintain the connection between your muscles and nerves. When levels run low, leg function can decline, not just because of muscle changes, but because communication between your brain and legs may weaken. Over time, this can contribute to instability and increased fall risk. Here's the challenge. After 60, the body often absorbs B12 less efficiently from food. This isn't a personal failure. As we age, stomach acid production decreases, and that acid is needed to release B12 from protein. Even if you eat foods like eggs, fish, or meat, your body may not extract what your nerves and muscles need. Reports from national health organizations indicate that a large percentage of adults over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, often without realizing it. Symptoms may appear gradually. It might begin with numbness in the feet, then tingling, then stiffness in the calves, and eventually difficulty standing up. Why does this occur? Because B12 supports the maintenance of the myelin sheath, a protective layer around nerves. Without adequate B12, nerve function may decline. And when the nerves that help control leg movement aren't working optimally, brain signals may slow down. That's why B12 deficiency can resemble other neurological conditions, with symptoms like slower movement, unsteady walking, foot dragging, and nighttime leg cramps. A large observational study found that seniors with lower B12 levels were significantly more likely to experience walking difficulty and higher fall risk. But here's the most important part: timing. Your nervous system performs much of its repair during sleep. This is when the body replaces damaged tissue, resets signaling pathways, and supports recovery processes in the legs. If B12 levels are low during this time, the repair process may be less effective. That's why many people choose to take B12 before bed. It helps ensure availability during the body's natural recovery window, and unlike stimulants, B12 doesn't typically interfere with sleep. Some seniors even report improved sleep quality when taking it at night. Form also matters. Not all B12 supplements are the same. Methylcobalamin is often preferred because the body can use it directly, especially for those with digestive challenges. Sublingual tablets that dissolve under the tongue can be effective since they bypass digestion. If you rely only on standard pills or multivitamins, levels may still remain low. How long does it take to notice changes? Clinical observations suggest that restoring adequate B12 levels may support improved nerve response and muscle coordination within a couple of weeks. In some documented cases, seniors with limited mobility experience meaningful improvements after several weeks of consistent use. These aren't miracle claims. This reflects nutritional science applied consistently. If your legs feel slow, numb, or stiff, or if you notice nighttime twitching or balance concerns, addressing B12 may be an important step. It's not just a supplement, it's a signal your nerves rely on. Now let's move to vitamin number 2, a nighttime nutrient that supports muscle function and has been associated with improved leg strength when taken consistently. Number 2, vitamin D3. This one surprises many people. Vitamin D3 is often associated with bones, but after 60 it also plays an important role in muscle health, especially in the legs. And if you're not supporting adequate levels, your recovery process may be less efficient. Here's why this matters. A large percentage of seniors have low vitamin D3 levels, often without symptoms. Research shows that low D3 is associated with weaker legs, slower recovery, and higher fall risk. Let's break it down. Vitamin D3 supports the process your body uses to maintain and repair muscle tissue. As we age, muscle recovery naturally slows. That's why even light activity can lead to soreness the next day. When D3 levels are low, this recovery process can slow further. That's when age-related muscle loss begins to affect the legs first. Your thighs, calves, and hips may gradually lose strength. You might not notice it right away, but daily tasks become harder. Standing feels more difficult. Stairs take longer. Endurance decreases. A study published in a leading medical journal found that seniors who corrected low D3 levels experienced measurable improvements in leg strength and fewer falls over time. Why does this happen? Vitamin D3 helps activate muscle receptors involved in strength and stability. These receptors are particularly active during deep sleep when recovery hormones are released. That's why many people choose evening supplementation. Vitamin D3 also supports a healthy inflammatory response in muscle tissue. That deep ache or nighttime leg discomfort may be linked to inflammation. Research has found that seniors with low D3 levels report more nighttime leg pain, while those who restore adequate levels often see improvements in comfort and mobility. Many people take D3 in the morning or inconsistently, but taking it in the evening aligns it with the body's natural repair cycle. Muscles rebuild during rest, not during activity. And that process benefits from adequate D3. Sun exposure alone is often insufficient later in life. Skin produces significantly less D3 with age, even with regular sunlight. Supplementation becomes more important. Many seniors take between 2,000 and 4,000 international units daily, depending on individual needs. Always choose D3, not D2. Pairing D3 with a small amount of healthy fat can support absorption, and D3 does not typically disrupt sleep. Some research suggests it may even support better sleep quality by helping regulate muscle comfort at night. If your legs feel tight or slow to recover, low D3 may be contributing. That brings us to the most impactful vitamin on the list, one many seniors haven't considered. It doesn't just support strength, it plays a role in long-term muscle and joint health. Number 1, vitamin K2. This is a vitamin rarely discussed, but it may be one of the most important nutrients for supporting leg strength. Not K1, which supports clotting, but K2, which works deeper in the body. If your legs feel weak, achy, or unstable, low K2 intake may be a factor. So what does K2 do? It helps guide calcium to where it belongs, primarily into bones and away from arteries and soft tissues. Without enough K2, calcium distribution may become less efficient, contributing to stiffness in joints and tissues. That's why some seniors experience both bone weakness and leg discomfort at the same time. K2 also supports proteins involved in muscle and bone maintenance. In studies involving older adults, K2 intake has been associated with improvements in strength and balance over time. K2 works closely with vitamin D3. D3 helps bring calcium into circulation, and K2 helps guide it appropriately. Without sufficient K2, D3's benefits may be less noticeable for joints and muscles. This is why combining them is often discussed in research. K2 also supports metabolic processes within muscle tissue. In clinical observations, seniors taking K2 showed improved endurance during walking tests and better overall leg performance. When taken in the evening, it aligns with overnight repair processes. K2 is uncommon in many modern diets. It's found mostly in fermented foods, which many people don't eat regularly. Supplementing with the MK7 form of K2 is common because it stays active longer in the body. Taking K2 before bed helps support the body's natural rebuilding signals during sleep. If your legs feel weaker than they did a year ago, this vitamin may be worth discussing with a healthcare professional. Now, let's break down how to incorporate these 3 vitamins into your routine step by step without confusion. Timing, form, and consistency all matter. When done properly, they support gradual improvements. Begin with vitamin B12. Many seniors choose sublingual methylcobalamin, placed under the tongue about 30 minutes before bed. This allows absorption without relying on digestion. Next is vitamin D3. Choose a capsule containing an appropriate dose for your needs. Because it's fat-soluble, take it with a small amount of healthy fat in the evening. Avoid heavy meals before bed, as digestion can interfere with sleep. Ideally, take D3 about 20 to 30 minutes before sleep. It can be taken alongside B12. Keep the routine simple so it's easy to maintain. Finally, add vitamin K2, specifically the MK7 form, commonly used at doses between 100 and 200 micrograms. Take it with D3. They work best together during overnight recovery. If you take medications, space supplements away from prescriptions unless advised otherwise. Many seniors create a simple bedtime routine with water and supplements. Consistency is key. These nutrients support the body over time, not instantly. So starting tonight, follow this order. B12 under the tongue, D3 and K2 together with a small snack taken before bed. Then allow your body to do what it naturally does during sleep. Support repair, recovery, and long-term leg strength. Once that routine is established, a few daily habits can further support progress. Hydration throughout the day helps circulation and nutrient delivery. Eating lighter in the evening allows the body to focus on recovery. Gentle leg movement before bed supports blood flow. Together, these steps support stronger, steadier legs as part of healthy aging.